educators and students in the development of the nation. So it's over to you now. Sudha ma'am, welcome.
Praveen sir, is Sudha ma'am is here?
I just saw her.
हेलो,
There she is.
सभी को जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय।
सुधा मैडम, आप जो है हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं, ठीक है?
What name she is using? Can you please tell us so that we can spotlight?
सुधा मैडम, आप अपना कैमरा ऑन करें मोबाइल का।
बहुत बहुत वेलकम आपका। और आप बिल्कुल हिंदी में
can see her. Can see her. Yeah, Sudha ma'am, please you can speak in your own language, no problem.
अपनी लैंग्वेज में बात करिए, अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएंगे, उसके बाद इस टॉपिक के ऊपर बताएंगे आप। थैंक यू एंड आपको बहुत बहुत वेलकम टू यू।
सभी को जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय।
थोड़ा लाउड बोलेंगे सुधा जी, थोड़ा सा लाउड बोलिए, थोड़ा सा ऊंचा बोलिए।
सभी को जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय। मैं सुधा, गांधीनगर से, भोपाल, और मैं सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से संचालित फ्री एजुकेशन कोचिंग में टीचर हूँ, जहाँ पे मैं 30 बच्चों को पढ़ाती हूँ 3 घंटे, और वे सभी बच्चे सरकारी स्कूल में पढ़ाई करते हैं। पहले यहाँ पे मैंने बस्ती में सर्वे की थी।
मैडम, कैमरा मोबाइल का आपके सामने रखिए फेस के।
सर मेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
थोड़ा मोबाइल पास में रखिए और फेस दिखना चाहिए आपका कैमरे में, फिर आप बोलिए, है ना?
हाँ, मैं यहाँ पे 30 बच्चों को पढ़ाती हूँ सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से फ्री एजुकेशन कोचिंग में। मैं बच्चों को सभी विषय की पढ़ाई करवाती हूँ, और वे सभी बच्चे सरकारी स्कूल में जाते हैं, और सभी बच्चे के माता पिता मजदूरी का काम करते हैं, जिसमें कोचिंग की फीस जमा नहीं कर पाते। इसलिए सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से फ्री कोचिंग स्टार्ट की जा रही है, जिसमें सभी बच्चे पढ़ाई करते हैं। शुरू में बच्चे सही से पढ़ नहीं पाते थे, हिंदी सही से पढ़ नहीं पाते थे, इंग्लिश और गणित में काफी वीक थे बच्चे, और काफी डरते थे बच्चे। फिर धीरे धीरे बच्चे इंग्लिश पढ़ लेते हैं अब, और हिंदी भी पढ़ाई कर लेते हैं। मैंने बच्चों को डिवाइड के सवाल सिखाई और मल्टीप्लाई के सवाल। पहले बच्चे में शांत नहीं बैठ पाते थे क्लास में, फिर अब बच्चे में शांत बैठ पाते हैं, और काफी बच्चे में बदलाव आया है। और पहले जैसे कि मैं होमवर्क देती थी तो बच्चे कर नहीं पाते थे, लेकिन अब बच्चे टाइम पर कोचिंग आते हैं और होमवर्क भी कर लेते हैं। और बच्चे के जो माता पिता हैं वो बच्चे की पढ़ाई के लिए कॉपी किताब अरेंज नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से बच्चों के लिए कॉपी किताब दी जाती है, जिसमें बच्चे आसानी से पढ़ लेते हैं। और गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में बच्चों की ज्यादा अच्छे से पढ़ाई नहीं करवाई जाती है, लेकिन कोचिंग में बच्चे अच्छे से पढ़ लेते हैं। और पहले लॉकडाउन में यहाँ पे काफी जरूरतमंद लोगों को राशन वितरित किया गया था, और दूसरे लॉकडाउन में भी लगभग 300 परिवारों को राशन वितरित किया गया था, जो कि गांधीनगर में काफी लोग परेशान थे लॉकडाउन के चलते, और बच्चे भी काफी परेशान थे। सोसाइटी के माध्यम से गांधीनगर में काफी मदद मिली लोगों को और बच्चों को भी, जिसमें उनके घर में और जैसे कि बच्चों की पढ़ाई में स्कूल सब बंद थी, परंतु सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से कोचिंग चालू थी। इस वजह से बच्चे पढ़ाई कर लेते हैं और मैं क्लास में बच्चों को 10 मिनट का मेडिटेशन करवाती हूँ, जिसमें बच्चे शांति से बैठ लेते हैं और पढ़ाई पर फोकस करते हैं। और माता पिता भी काफी बच्चों में बदलाव देखे हैं, इसलिए बच्चे को टाइम पर भेज देते हैं कोचिंग में पढ़ाई के लिए और बच्चे काफी अच्छे से तैयार होके साफ सफाई से क्लास में आते हैं। और मैं बच्चों को हमारे महापुरुष के बारे में बताती हूँ, हमारे बाबा साहेब डॉक्टर अंबेडकर के बारे में, उनके जीवन के बारे में और उनके संघर्ष के बारे में बच्चों को सिखाती हूँ। मैं बच्चों को ये सिखाती हूँ कि आप किसी पर निर्भर ना रहें, आप खुद अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो और आप अच्छे से मार्क्स ले आओ, फर्स्ट डिवीजन लेके आओ, ताकि आपको अच्छे से जॉब मिल सके और आप खुद अपने आत्मनिर्भर बनो। मैं बच्चों को यही सलाह देती हूँ कि आप पढ़ाई पर ज्यादा ध्यान दो, काफी अच्छे से पढ़ाई किया करो ताकि आप आगे बढ़ सको। आप अपने मम्मी पापा पर और अपने भाई बहन पर निर्भर नहीं रहना चाहिए, इसलिए बच्चे की पढ़ाई में अच्छे से करवाती हूँ और बच्चे भी काफी अच्छे से पढ़ाई कर लेते हैं और बच्चों में भी काफी बदलाव आया है। तो मैं सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के सभी दानदाताओं को और हमारे प्रवीण सर और खेड़ों को, प्रवीण सर को मैं धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगी जो यहाँ पे गांधीनगर में फ्री एजुकेशन कोचिंग स्टार्ट करवाई और मुझे जो सैलरी मिलती है वो सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से मिलती है। मुझे हर महीने समय पर दी जाती है, तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगी और सभी सदस्यों का जो इस मीटिंग में शामिल है सभी का धन्यवाद करती हूँ। जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बढ़िया आपने बातें बताई कि आप कैसे बच्चों को पढ़ाती हैं और कैसे मतलब अपना जो सिर्फ पढ़ाने का ही काम नहीं करती हैं, उनके खाने पीने का भी ध्यान रखती हैं और उनको अच्छी अच्छी किताबें भी पढ़ के सुनाती हैं। I think she's doing a fabulous job for the society. Not only is she teaching the children of those less privileged children, but she's also ensuring that they get good provisions so that they can eat well, they can study well, they can lead a good life. So great job she's doing. And Praveen ji, you are really working hard on your society. That is why she talked about whatever earnings she gets from the welfare society. So a great noble job you people are doing. I think there should be more people and more organizations like this if you really want to make the world a better place and a beautiful place to live in. Positive mind, positive thoughts, and positive life. That is what our aim should be as true transformative international heroes and leaders. So बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको सुन के. Thank you so much, Praveen ji. It was wonderful. आपकी सोसाइटी के बारे में सुन के बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है. So I think moving on, Noor has joined back. So Noor bhai, will you like to announce our next speaker?
Yes, I would like to call our another respected personnel. She is a teacher, Miss Karuna, Madam from Gandhinagar. Miss Karuna, ma'am, floor is yours.
जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय. जय भीम, जय भीम एंड नमो बुद्धाय। मेरा नाम करुणा इंगले है। मैं गांधीनगर भोपाल इंडिया से हूँ। सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी की टीचर हूँ। सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी में मैं 3 साल से काम कर रही हूँ। आज हम सभी टीचर, पेरेंट्स और बच्चों के बारे में विचार व्यक्त करने जा रहे हैं। हमारे यहाँ स्लिम एरिया में ज्यादातर बच्चे पढ़ाई नहीं करते थे, वहाँ ज्यादातर काम काज में ही ध्यान देते थे। बट फ्री कोचिंग क्लासेस में बच्चों को फ्री कोचिंग क्लासेस प्रदान की गई है प्रवीण सर के द्वारा, जिससे कि हमारे इधर के बच्चे पढ़ाई पर ज्यादा जोर देने लगे, क्योंकि यहाँ पर फीस के ज्यादा वो होता था कि हमें दूसरे कोचिंग क्लासेस में जाएंगे तो फीस देना पड़ेगा। बट सर ने यहाँ पर फ्री कोचिंग क्लासेस प्रदान किए, जिससे कि बच्चों को फीस भरने से बचाव हो रहा है। बस हमारे यहाँ के सारे बच्चे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल के हैं, जो कि इंग्लिश में बहुत ही कम काम बोल सकते हैं या उनको इंग्लिश ज्यादा समझ नहीं आती है। बट प्रवीण सर के द्वारा जो इंग्लिश क्लासेस, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस जो ज्वाइन सिखाते हैं, वो भी बच्चे अटेंड करते हैं, जिससे कि उनमें थोड़ा सा इन्वॉल्वमेंट आ रहा है कि हाँ वो इंग्लिश समझ सकें। थैंक यू। जय भीम।
इसमें ज्यादा बोला कि मैंने ज्यादा बोली थी। मैंने बहुत ज्यादा भाषण दी थी, है ना? वो आपको
Well, thank you, sister, for your valuable words. And it's really, you are doing such an inspirational profession. So we definitely respect you, and actually, all people should respect you as well. So thank you, ma'am. And I'm back to Alka, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Noor Bhai. And now we've been hearing the perspectives of educators and, but now it's time to listen to the perspective of a parent. So I would like to invite Mr. Subhash Wakorde. I hope I've gotten the way the name is pronounced correct. So Mr. Subhash, aap hain? Are you there, Mr. Subhash?
जी।
Very good. Big welcome to you. Please talk अपने बारे में थोड़ा बताइए, और उसके बाद हमें जो आपका पर्सपेक्टिव है, जो आपके ख्याल है, जो थॉट्स है इस विषय के ऊपर, उनके बारे में भी बताइए।
सर्वप्रथम चैनल पे आए हुए मेहमानों को मेरी तरफ से नमस्कार, नमो बुद्धाय, जय भीम। सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के द्वारा यहाँ पे गरीब असहाय लोगों की काफी मदद की गई कोविड-19 के अंदर। और एजुकेशन की 3 कोचिंग क्लासेस गांधीनगर में खुली गई हैं, जिसके लिए मैं सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ सर्वप्रथम, कि उन्होंने इस कार्य को इस गरीब बच्चों तक शिक्षा जागृति के लिए आगे आए। उसके लिए मैं उनका आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ और उनको दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूँ। सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी ने मेरी भी काफी मदद की। मेरी बच्ची के एजुकेशन के लिए मेरे पास कोविड-19 के अंदर काफी वो नुकसान हो गया था। मैं जॉब पे भी नहीं जा रहा था, घर पे था, तो मुझे सम्यक एजुकेशन वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के माध्यम से सहायता राशि मिली कुछ, जिसका मैंने अपनी बच्ची का स्कूल में एडमिशन कराया है और आज वो मेरी बच्ची स्कूल जा रही है। तो मैं सम्यक एजुकेशन वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के सभी दानदाताओं का, धम्मदाताओं का दिल से साधुवाद एवं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। और मैं आशा करता हूँ कि सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी ऐसे सराहनीय कार्य हमेशा करती रहे और जो गरीब असहाय जो लोग हैं वे उनका मनोबल बढ़े और वे आगे आके अपने लिए कुछ करें, अपना अतिथि भव, अपना प्रकाश स्वयं बने। इसी में सम्यक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी से आशा करता हूँ। जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय। थैंक यू।
बहुत बढ़िया, काफी बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं सम्यक एजुकेशन सोसाइटी एंड वेलफेयर, बहुत बढ़िया है। और आप भी इसमें बहुत आगे बढ़कर काम कर रहे हैं, इंश्योर कर रहे हैं कि सारे बच्चे पढ़ें, वो अच्छी तरह से अपना ख्याल रखें, और आपकी बेटी भी पढ़ाई कर रही है, ये बहुत ही बढ़िया बात है। आगे वो ऐसी बहुत बहुत ज्यादा पढ़े और नाम कमाए, और आपको बहुत मतलब जैसे आपको गर्व महसूस हो उसके ऊपर, बिल्कुल ऐसी फीलिंग्स आपको दे। एंड अगेन मिस्टर प्रवीण, आई वुड लाइक टू आई मीन hats off to your society Samaritan work, because this is such a big thing that you're doing. और धीरे धीरे अगर हम ऐसे ही करते रहेंगे, छोटे छोटे स्टेप्स लेते रहेंगे, तो आई एम श्योर the world, there will be no stopping the world from becoming a really beautiful place to live in, where all the basic needs of an individual are met. And basic needs to include good education, because education helps in so many things in life. I mean, if you educated, you can get a good job, you can look after yourself, you can present yourself well. So great going, great job ahead.
Thank you, madam.
To our next speaker, अब अगले स्पीकर की तरफ चलते हैं। तो ये जो स्पीकर है ये एक स्टूडेंट है, तो स्टूडेंट पर्सपेक्टिव भी अब सुन लेते हैं। अमन है, मिस्टर अमन। अमन, आर यू देयर? Aman, Mr. Aman, are you there?
हाँ, हेलो।
Yes, आप वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। तो चलिए आप अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा बताओ हमें, और इसके साथ साथ थोड़ा सा।
प्रवीण सर, अमन है क्या यहाँ पे?
हाँ है।
Yes, Aman is there. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, he is there.
Yellow shirt.
Yes. सभी को
बताइए अपने बारे में, और अपना जो आपका व्यूज है, जो आप विचार रखते हो, उसके बारे में भी बताओ।
सभी को जय भीम, नमो बुद्धाय। मैं अमन कक्षा 5 सरकारी स्कूल में पढ़ता हूँ। मैं गांधीनगर भोपाल में रहता हूँ। मेरे मम्मी पापा मजदूरी का काम करते। मेरे पिताजी का नाम श्रीमान अमर चौहान, मेरी माता जी का नाम श्रीमती हिना चौहान। मैं समक एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर सोसाइटी के द्वारा संचालित फ्री एजुकेशन कोचिंग में पढ़ता हूँ, जहाँ पर मुझे सभी विषय की पढ़ाई करवाई जाती है। पहले मैं अंग्रेजी और गणित विषय में बहुत डरता था, मुझे डिवाइड के सार नहीं आते थे, मैं अच्छे से अंग्रेजी नहीं पढ़ पाता था। लेकिन अब मैं डिवाइड के साल सीख गया, मैं अंग्रेजी अच्छे से पढ़ लेता हूँ, 20 तक टेबल आते हैं मुझे। आप सभी को मेरी तरफ से धन्यवाद।
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत बढ़िया बात करी। आप ऐसे ही पढ़ते रहो अमन, और बहुत बड़े आदमी बनो। और क्या डरना है, आपको इंग्लिश बहुत बढ़िया आ जाएगी। आप तो इतने मतलब स्ट्रॉन्ग इंसान हो, आप में वो विश्वास है कि आप बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ लोगे, तो बिल्कुल पढ़ोगे और बहुत आगे बढ़ोगे। सो बहुत अच्छी बातें बताई, थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नूर भाई, इट्स ओवर टू यू नाउ।
Well, thank you so much. Before going to the closing remarks, I would like to invite any of the participants who want to share anything.
One teacher is left. One teacher is left to,
Yes. So one teacher is left. Maybe Miss Ritubala Khatsi.
Yeah.
Are you available? Teacher, Miss Ritubala Khatsi.
हेलो।
Yes, ma'am. Floor is yours.
जय भीम सर, जय भीम मैम। हेलो।
हाँ मैडम, बोलिए।
We are hearing you.
को मेरी तरफ से जय भीम। मैं सबसे पहले अपना परिचय दे देती हूँ। मेरा नाम ऋतुबाला खड़से है और यहाँ मैं प्राइवेट स्कूल में पढ़ाती थी। कोविड-19 की वजह से मैं प्राइवेट स्कूल्स में ऑनलाइन क्लासेस चलती है, जिसकी वजह से टीचर्स कम हो गए स्कूलों में, तो मैं जॉबलेस हूँ। तो इस वजह से मैं एक मिस्टर प्रवीण गोरखेड़े सर के थ्रू सम्यक वेलफेयर एजुकेशन सिस्टम से जुड़ी हुई हूँ और इसके माध्यम से हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर फ्री कोचिंग क्लासेस स्टार्ट की है, जहाँ पर हम लोग जो स्लम एरिया, झोपड़ी के जो लोग होते हैं, जो मजदूरी करते हैं काम पर जाते हैं, इनके बच्चों को हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं और सर के माध्यम से हम लोगों को कुछ उन गरीब लोगों के परिवारों के लिए हम लोगों को राशन वगैरह जो बहुत कम समय में सर ने हमारी इतनी अच्छी मदद की है उन गरीब बच्चों के लिए, कि इसके लिए मैं सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ। और यहाँ पर बच्चों की जो कंडीशन है ये बहुत खराब है, बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब बच्चों में वो डिसिप्लिन नहीं है, रहने के मतलब वो ढंग नहीं है, कैसे बच्चे कपड़े पहनना उनका, ना उनको मतलब अच्छे से आता है, लिखना अच्छे से आता है। बहुत बच्चों में बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स है और हम इन पर धीरे धीरे काम कर रहे हैं, बच्चों में इम्प्रूवमेंट भी है। मैं इन बच्चों को बेसिक नॉलेज करवा रही हूँ अभी बच्चों की, क्योंकि कंडीशन बहुत खराब है, उनको अल्फाबेट और ये सब चीजें भी नहीं आती है कई बच्चों को, तो ये सब चीजें करवा रही हूँ मैं। इसमें से कुछ बच्चे मतलब स्कूल्स में जाते हैं और कुछ बच्चे तो घर में ही रहते हैं, कुछ बच्चे स्कूल्स में नहीं जाते। तो हम लोगों ने उनके पेरेंट्स से बात भी की है, जैसे एडमिशन करवाने के लिए, तो उनका जैसे आरटी में एडमिशन करवाने के लिए या फिर उनको गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स में एडमिशन कराने के लिए, तो इस पर हम लोग अभी काम कर रहे हैं। तो और बच्चों को हम लोग बहुत अच्छा यहाँ पर मतलब एक एक बच्चे को बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करते हैं हर क्वेश्चन को, और एक एक बच्चे का टेस्ट लेते हैं, एक एक बच्चे को कॉपी में वर्क देते हैं। तो इस तरह से हम बच्चों पे अभी बहुत अच्छी मेहनत कर रहे हैं और बच्चों में इसका रिजल्ट भी देखा है मैंने, कई बच्चों में इम्प्रूवमेंट है और कुछ बच्चों में कम इम्प्रूवमेंट है, और मैं कोशिश करूंगी कि सभी बच्चों में बहुत अच्छा इम्प्रूवमेंट हो। और मैं एक बार फिर से मिस्टर प्रवीण गोरखेड़े सर का बहुत बहुत आभार प्रकट करती हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इस सोसाइटी से जोड़कर मुझे एक अच्छा मौका दिया है बच्चों के लिए कुछ करने का। थैंक यू।
ओके,
Thank you, sister. Thank you, our honorable teacher, for sharing your valuable words to us. Before going to the closing remarks, I would like to invite some of the speakers from the participants. So as I observed earlier, one of the brother, Sanjay Shah, raised his hand. So I would like to hear some of your words. Brother Sanjay Sinha.
Good evening, everyone. At the outset, I wish to congratulate Praveen Bhai and his team. Really,
thank you, sir.
Whatever the boy has said, and all the teachers, really, it reminds me of my young age. I have done the same thing what you have doing in '93 for this one, earthquake victims of Latur and Osmanabad, Maharashtra. I did all those things. And really, it is very nice job you are doing, because the topic was different, but this job, this work is far beyond those things. Anyway, coming back to congratulations and coming back to this program, nice to see old friends, Monira, Alka, even Vilma, I saw it, she was there. And so many, all the speakers, whether it was Brigadier Saab, whether it was you, Mr. Praveen, everybody. We are concentrating on one point, that is education for the children. And for that, you have chosen three points, like students, parents, and teachers. How these three together can help in the development of the nation. Let it be a triangle. Parents, teachers, and students. Actually, parents, as we know, they are the first teacher. And teachers are second parents. No doubt about it. In my opinion, the only thing is of attitude. I'm telling you, Brigadier Sahab has also told, you also mentioned this thing, Praveenji, that many other speakers of the attitude, what attitude we are having towards the society and for this particular noble cause. One speaker said, returning back. Really, these are the things we have to understand, that what we are for, what is our aim. How can we do? I'm telling you one example. One of my boss, brother Gurudev, he asked us, if a dacoit has kidnapped your son, what you will do? The obvious answer was, we will give everything. जीवन भर की कमाई हम लोग देंगे. For all the educators, I can tell you. Hello, am I audible? Hello. Hello.
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes, you are.
The obvious answer was that when you are able to, when you are ready to give everything for your child, and the same child is given to you, you are an educator, the parents are sending the same children, their children, to your school or to you for education. Now, for a student's perspective, I wish if I can make it clear. I used to ask our students that what you want to be is the normal question. I used to ask what your parents want from you. And the obvious answers were, they want good marks. They want that we should be scoring high, and we should be getting admission in better institutions, and so on. Then I asked, what that good marks, how this good mark is going to help the parents. Then they were confused. Like, parents cannot have, they can enjoy your good mark, but the benefit is only to you, because whatever the score they have earned when they were students, it is not going to change. And that's why parents is always there to give you unconditional love. They don't want anything from you. They want you to be a better person, right? And for that, you need to be a very good student or other, to learn properly, so that you can help in building your career and in turn building the nation. And how we can do in this part of India where I am living, or that is eastern part, teaching, opting for teaching is the last thing. Every parents want their children to be either technocrats or bureaucrats. Nobody wants. In +2 itself, good students, they are going for science. And they are aiming for IIT or medicines or certain things. Next group of intelligent group, they are going for UPSC or BPSC or anything is commission. Means nobody wants to be a teacher. In many of the universities, I have seen that many of the departments are going back. There are no takers for master's degree. Why? Because as Munira has been telling all the time, she has been mentioning in this different meetings, that we are not making this profession a lucrative profession in comparison to other professions. It's a noble profession. Teaching is a noble profession. We are educated. We should educate properly. We should go for such things. This is the thing. And that is why we are not getting proper educated these days. Those who wishes to be a teacher. I just request all my educators and teachers, just one line, that whatever the way you have opted for teaching, you have come into this. If you are educated, be honest, and be fair. And attitude, as I told, it has to be positive. One student had asked, he was watching that in a, sir, I can tell you one story that how we can help our students in making values, how to build the values.
Mr. Sinha, may I interrupt you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Karuna ji, please mute yourself. Karuna ji, अपने आप को म्यूट कीजिए. करुणा जी, अपने माइक को म्यूट करिए क्योंकि हमें सिन्हा सर का अच्छे से सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. करुणा जी.
करुणा मैडम.
Yes, Sinha sir, please continue. It was just that there was a lot of distraction and I thought it was very unfair to the power thoughts that you were sharing. Please unmute yourself, Mr. Sinha. Thank you.
Is it okay? I'm audible?
Yes, now you are. Perfect.
Yeah. I was telling about the attitude and attitudes of parents, as well as attitudes of students, as well as the attitudes of teachers or the educators. All three is very important. And most of the time I have seen that parents have admitted their ward in a very good institution, and that's all. Their job is over. We are paying fees and we are out of this. No, we have to, as a parents, we need to give some time, at least 1 hour every day. We have to be with our students or with our children. As a teacher, we have to decide for one thing that it's not compulsion. We should enjoy once you enjoy your profession, teaching, then only it can work. And students, that only way of growing in this world is by educating yourself. If you want to do something, you have to educate yourself. Money is not everything, but if you are educated, you are very, very rich. Enrichment is required not only for academic knowledge, but enrichment is also required, and that is the practical issue we always talk about. What happens that in a fair, when a balloon, balloon was being sold, and all the time, whenever the sale of balloon was decreased, the balloon wala, what he used to do, he used to release one of the balloons in the air. Seeing that, again, the students children in the park used to come over there, and they used to, the sales increases. This is the only thing. One child was seeing all those things. He came to the balloon wala and asked, "Uncle, आपने blue वाला balloon जब हवा में छोड़ा तो ऊपर चला गया, लाल वाला balloon आपने छोड़ा तो ऊपर चला गया, तो क्या ये पीला वाला balloon भी ऊपर जाएगा?" The simple answer by the balloon wala was, the thing is not the color of the balloon. The color of the balloon is a secondary thing, which is nothing but what is inside it, that is the main thing. And that is what we have to develop in our children. That is, inside should be pure, inside should be enriched. Not only the academic knowledge we simply put, or rather we give them. it is not going to help us. Right now, we have seen the Afghan problem, and we have seen that only thing is that enrichment of inner soul is not there, and that's why people are suffering. We have to make our students, as educators, as a parent, to enrich the inner one. That how good we can be as a human being. We are developing, growing in as a ultimately getting the goal of getting to say money or this one job. It should not be the goal. The goal should be how good human being we can be, how we can help the society, how we can return to the society. Society has given a lot to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother, for your amazing words. And this is really inspiring to hear from you. And we are really excited for that. And without going to our closing remarks, I have to invite another one who is the co-founder of the Global University. She is none other than Vilma from the Brazil. Vilma, we want to hear from you. Floor is yours.
Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. It's wonderful listening to teachers and students, and it's a privilege talking with you about education. It's amazing having you here. I thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, Vilma, speak, please. We can hear you.
Okay. So, I was not expecting to speak. But when we talk about education, we have to be clear that everyone has an important role. Teachers, students, and parents, we can do it alone. Teachers at school, they can do it alone. If parents don't do their part at home, so at school, we teach students math, English, Portuguese, and all the subjects, but parents have to do their whole at home. They have to teach their kids that they are important, and then they also have to teach them how to believe in themselves. Because if parents don't help at home, if they don't help their kids with their homework, we teachers can do anything. And sometimes we have to teach kids not just the subjects, but also we have to work with some problems that bring from home. Sometimes they have problems with their parents and with some friends. And so teachers are also some psychologists. And then if you work with parents, we'll have a better, we'll have more, our job will be more successful if we work together. So we all need to work together, teachers, parents, and all the school, and as a family, because alone we can do anything. Thanks, dear.
Are you
okay?
All right.
Yeah. Finish. Take it over, my guys.
Right.
You can invite Province Sir for his sharing for the future initiative. He can share.
Okay, madam.
Noor Bhai and Alka ma'am, please invite Province Sir if possible.
Yes, of course. So, Mr. Praveen, it was wonderful listening about your organization, the kind of work that you're doing. Would you like to share something more about our future initiatives that we can do together as a team, Global University and Samyak Welfare Trust? So please do share your thoughts on this. Thank you.
Sure, madam. Sure, madam.
Yes.
First of all, I want to say one thing, madam, that our whole work is ground level work. Means we talk less and we work more. And from past 5 years, we have visited different places in Madhya Pradesh, especially the rural belt of Madhya Pradesh. We have visited, we have seen what is the condition of the farmers, their children's, what is the education level there. Even they don't know what subject they have to take after 10th. There is no counseling program for them. In some villages, there are not even the information regarding the various competitive exams that is going to be held in a year. They don't have any knowledge. There is no system of making them aware about them. So the whole system, especially the education system in India, is collapsing. The government school condition is not so good. In every state, more than 20,000 schools have been shut down and merged. Like there are 5 schools within some kilometers distance, so they merge them and make them 2 schools. So 3 schools close, only 2 schools remain. So the children who are staying at very far away places can't reach that 2 schools. So they drop out from the schools. Like that, lots of problems are there. Nearby place in Bhopal, Sihor district is there. There they have listed around 25,000 schools which they will close. From primary level, then middle level, then higher classes, they will close them because they don't have the children's there, and they don't have the proper system to bring children in school, give them proper education, and they are only giving them midday meal and sending them home. So in this way, nation building will not happen in India. And for if really we want to actually work for nation building and making a country a developed nation, then we have to follow the path shown by our leaders. And they most of the leaders say the same things, that you have to work for the poor section of the society because they are in the maximum percentage in any country. The developed people, the well-studied, literate people, PhD holders, IAS officers, they are just a bunch of people, not more than that. They are really a bunch of people in comparison to the whole population of India, whole population of any country. They are limited people. And if we really want to make a country develop, then we have to work on those people where the working is not being done properly, or the government is not looking them as the country citizens. They are looking them as a vote bank or slaves and making them work on daily wages or minimum wages. So how we can improve their condition? That should be the target. And if we are able to target it properly, then any nation can become a developed country, a developed nation. Without that, you can't have a developing nation even in your dreams. Even in your dreams, you will not have. Because the weaker section of the society where you have to work, nobody is working there. And one reality also I want to tell you, most of the NGOs, they don't work. They do the paperwork. They don't work. If they really do work, government is giving lots of facilities to the NGOs also, if they are not able to do by themselves, that they should implement it on the ground level. But the system is made such like that not the government also don't want to work, and the big NGOs who have been given the responsibility, they also show maximum work on paper only papers. And these NGOs are run by IAS officers, IAS officers' wives, big officers' wives run such NGOs. I have seen lots of such NGOs. Some NGOs working for, the drug addict people, and they are showing everything on paper. I was shocked once I sent one person. He was addicted by drug and he want to leave all these things. So I have sent him to one organization, and it was very sad to know that they don't treat the drug addict people the way they should, and they don't give any medicines. They don't have their counseling programs. Nothing they have. They just show on papers. So what is happening everywhere in every system, whether it is a government system or NGO private system, everybody is doing best work on paper. Best work, 100% work on paper, but when you go on ground level, you will find nothing has happened, or 10% work, 90% fake. So my motive, our organization motive, is to really work for the weaker section of the society. And we have a vision of education first, because if we give proper education to these children who are coming from slums from the childhood, then we don't have to tell them or educate them when they are 18 years or 20 years old. There's these things you don't have to do, that thing don't have to do. You have to leave this type of addiction, that type of addiction, when they are totally into that. Before that, we have to work. So from childhood, we have to work. And I myself has adopted one child. He is from Maharashtra, and from childhood, he's living with us, and I am educating them. And when he came from Maharashtra, his education level was not so good because he was studying in government school. And since his family members died and nobody was there to look after him, so I have adopted him, and now he's studying here in Bhopal. So I have seen a tremendous change in that child from the village to the city. Now he is living in Bhopal. So the drastic change is there in his behavior, in his communication, everything, personality. So from that, I realized that if one child I can improve like this, I can improve more children's like this. And that is our motive. So for according to the future perspective, I want to open more such coaching classes in every district of India. And I want to open boarding schools, because as you have seen, the environment in the slum, to a certain extent, you can work. But for a broader spectrum, you have to take out the child from that environment, and you have to put it in a separate best environment you can give, so that it is just like that you grow a small plant in a pot, and when it starts growing, you have to place it somewhere in ground, so that it can grow very well. It can get big land mass for spreading its roots. It can grow easily, can get proper sunlight, proper rainfall, everything he will get accordingly in a proper manner. So like that, our organization motive is to adopt such children after the permission of the parents to in such boarding schools and give them proper education, and not only education, moral ethics, which is very important. Morality is very important, because when you go in society and if you are corrupt minded, though you are educated, you will do something wrong in the society. So moral education also we give to the children. We tell them, if you maintain the morality, you will have a higher level of success than anybody else having in the society. So moral education is very important. We give them, and if we change the environment, we can give them better place for school education, for moral education, even technical education, some skill development programs we can run, through which we can, not everybody will become an IAS, not everybody will become an MBBS doctor or engineer. Some people will have skills of their own by birth and by self-interest. So we can divert them in that direction. So skill development programs also we can do in our boarding schools. And even we have a thought that after schooling, we should send our children abroad for higher education. Like one of our student in Delhi University now doing PhD, and we think more students like that we should create in near future, so that they can be a role model for the upcoming generation. So we want to send them abroad also for higher education, for jobs in good companies. So their status of living changes, their way of living changes. They can live a very good life as we all are living. They should also get a chance to live a good life. And that's how I think if all people in India get a proper education with moral values and a proper support system, then India can become a developed nation, or any other developing country can also become a developed nation. So it's a very big project, and it is just a small step we have taken. Though we have worked 5 years, but I think it is still a long way to go. And we are having a faith that we will achieve what we are thinking of, because I have seen in the past 5 years that lots of people have supported the cause. Lots of people are supporting in education. Lots of people are supporting in higher education of the children. Somebody has taken the responsibility of MBBS of a girl child. So like that, some people are coming forward and they are helping towards it. So I think this has now become a people's mission. Lots of peoples are involved in it. So though they are not in the front, but from back they support. So it's a people mission now, and we are hopeful that in near future we will be able to open more such coaching classes. I want to explore in villages also. Where I have visited, but we have not reached till these villages. Though we have one or the other people there as a network, but we have not reached there. So we want to reach each and every district of India, and we want to work only for the weaker section of the society, because if a family is well to do, then their child one way or the other will get proper education also. They will be nourished in the proper way, but nobody will look towards the underprivileged children. And for them, there should be a system to be created by all of us, and our total focus is on them. And I have earlier said also in last interview that till my last breath I will work for it, because if we are having everything and we are not paying back to society, then I think we are not living a good life as a human, because we should pay back. If we have get, we should pay back. So that is my motive, and we are hopeful that more people will come forward for such projects. So these two things I want to do in the near future. One, I want to open the coaching classes in every district of India, and secondly, we should have boarding schools also, so that we can adopt these children and we can educate them and can give a better future. And that's how I think APJ Abdul Kalam, the president of India, earlier president of India, they have also said the same thing. In one interview, there was an interview was going on, and lots of big people were sitting there, and he was having very less time. He was being invited as a guest there, and since he was having less time, after speaking, he was going, and there was a topic of discussion going on that how India can become a developed nation. What is the definition of a developing nation? So while he was going, he just stopped and he just sit on the stage, on the ground, not on the chair. In the chair, lots of big people, media house people and businessmen and entrepreneurs were sitting, and he was just sitting on the stage. Such a big personality, but down to earth. He was sitting on the stage and was saying, I have only 5 minutes and I will speak only 5 minutes. That if you want to make any country a developed country, then you have to work on two things. One is the GDP of India, GDP of a country, and one is working for the weaker section of the society, the people who are living below poverty line. And one thing more they have said in that ad, that we should have joint families, because in joint families we have more moral values. We respect each other. We know how to manage the things. If we have 20 people in the family, 10 people in the family, we know how to behave, how to speak, and how to manage all the things. So from there we can learn the moral values, the management system. So we should have joint families. Now there is nuclear family and nobody is listening to one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you please round up your words? Can you please round up your words?
Yeah. So if we follow APJ Abdul Kalam sir, it will be okay. We should work for the development of the weaker section of the society, below poverty line people. If we do that, we can make a nation a developed nation, because they are in majority and very less people are working for them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those power thoughts.
I want to take 30 seconds.
Something. All right. Yes, please go ahead, Brigadier Datta. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Praveen, for the good work which you are doing. And you see, I run a career counseling institute, and which was started with my father, who fought Bangladesh war for liberation. And I can provide my services in coaching these people. I am also associated with a lot of underprivileged children. And I have worked a lot in Madhya Pradesh, where during my 2 years, I can say that I guided the 16 boys and girls to become defense officers and incorporate. So, if you require, I think we can have a, word separately. And so my services are always available, because as they say in Urdu, there is a word which is called khidmat-e-khalq. So khidmat means seva and khalq means the community. So community के लिए अगर जो कुछ भी मुझसे हो पाएगा मैं करूँगा. So we can get in touch, and this is a very good platform. I want to thank Noor Ahmed, Munira, and Alka for getting, and Vilma for getting us all together. And एक बड़ा अच्छा उर्दू का शेर है कि अकेला ही चला था मैं मंजिले जाने, लोग मिलते गए और कारवां बनता गया. Thank you.
Wonderful. That was very wonderful. So, this is a wonderful platform where like-minded people come together, share their views, and, find solutions. Not only just talk about the problem, but also find solutions. I would just like to add to all this that, we should also have those awareness drives for the children, for the educators, where we talk of new things. It's something like a continuous professional development program. Because see, the times keep on changing. There are new needs, different kind of needs, different kind of situation. The situation that was there in the 90s is not there now. So we have to also update ourselves. If we have to, ensure that the children get the right kind of guidance. It shouldn't be traditional. It shouldn't be so traditional that it does not work for the society, that it does not work for the children. We need to update our skills as well, and then we need to teach the same to our learners. And we also need to orient the parents to new styles of learning. That is very important, because these days we're having flipped learning. And flipped learning, it's very important that the parents are also oriented towards it. What exactly is flipped learning? So the children go home, even if they're young ones, even if they belong to the lower society, but we need to expose them to all these little things. And we need to have a lot of creative, pursuits. For example, a lot of singing, because many of them would be singers. And later on, when they grow up with that passion of theirs, they can, make a good living for themselves. They could be dancers, they could be artists, they could be storytellers, they could be, starting a small business of their own. So we need to make them aware of their strength. The very important thing over here is, what do they have? What is their passion? What do they enjoy doing? So if they enjoy doing dancing, they enjoy doing pottery, then why not encourage them and ask them to make a little business out of it? Why should they be under somebody? Let them be their own masters. I think we need to give them this kind of strong feeling, confidence, that you have a lot of power within you. You need to bring that power out. You need to voice your power. You need to give a proper voice to your passion. That is important. That is something that we as educators, as parents, should do for our children, for our learners, for our young ones. Added to all these things, one very relevant point that you made was that, people do just paperwork. I think that's very true and very relevant, because, whatever somebody thinks, they feel differently, they think differently, and whatever they share with others, whatever their action is totally different. I think this is also something that all of us together need to learn, all of us. If we really need to make this thing work, if we really need to take our country from underdeveloping or developing still to the developed country, then we need to change this mindset of ours. Whatever we think, we feel, we should do. We should implement. We should not wait for someone to tell us what to do. If we have the power, if we have the passion, if we know our abilities, we should try to go full ahead with full force. And yes, let's encourage a lot of creativity in the children. Let's encourage them on speaking skills, because I firmly believe that communication shows the true, personality of an individual. The way you present yourself, that is very important. And once they come to know that, they become a proper voice. And once they become a proper voice, because they're doing it. So any help that is required for your English speaking classes or your, coaching those reading habits, please get in touch with me. I will definitely help you on that. I think many of us would like to help you on that. Wilma is herself an English teacher, and Monera, my sister, she anyway does a lot of work. So I think if we are in this mission together of empowering young minds and empowering everybody, so we should give opportunities to everyone, but we can only take them to a certain level. After that, this is something important. We cannot keep on giving them opportunities after a certain time. May the best man win. So you give them the opportunities, you educate them, and after that, you need to let them be on their own. Let them find their way. We cannot handhold them forever. They need to be independent, need to be resilient, they need to learn mistakes. So these were my thoughts after listening to all of you, and I do hope that we can make this world a beautiful place, because this is the way things will move forward. We need to think, feel, and do what it all should be in alignment with one another. That is the most important part. So that was it. Sister Monera, what about you? I think you haven't spoken anything today, which is very unlike this platform, because it's very empowering listening to your voice. So I think we should wrap up with your words.
Okay. Okay, so let's start here. So thanks a lot for joining, and my dearest leader, Vinod sir, has already shared a great speech. Noor Bhai has rejoined now. Noor Bhai, are you here around me? Noor Bhai, can you hear me? Noor Bhai, are you here?
Yes, my sister. Actually, because of the network issue, I couldn't able to join once again.
I understand. Okay. Noor Bhai, is it okay now? Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, Noor Bhai, I'm spotlighting you. I want to know about your view regarding today's program. You are spotlighted, Noor Bhai.
Wow, that's great. I'm spotlighted. Anyway, actually, today's conference was really a great one. This is the very innovative one, because all of the in other conference we already get some topics, and the topic the speaker already talked about that, but that was not interactive as well. So today's conference where the parents, teacher, educators, speakers, all are there, and they're sharing their words in their perspective, in their way. So this is really a very innovative session, as well as I have learning so many things today. And yes, today I'm love to learn from all the delegate excellencies. And if you are focusing on my words are already shared by them. So I'm not focusing on the any other things more. So I would like to share Al-Qadi from the Al-Qadi. I'm not sure she is representing her words or not.
Yeah, she already shared, and when you were not here, she shared her view. And you have missed
I actually missed that. I missed that anyway.
Missed it successfully. Okay, so at the closing point, you see, I want to say that everyone is a miracle maker. Okay, like Vilma is here. She is my sister from Brazil. When we were talking regarding our previous program together, so you all need to know how it has started, Global University, okay? Just I was talking to her, she has shared her views that she want to help kids to grow up and to educate them, okay? Just like this conversation. Can you hear Noor Bhai? Yeah, Noor Bhai is here.
Yeah.
Okay. So she was sharing that she want to help our student. Okay, student means every other child, that those who want to grow up, and she want to help them to grow and learn more. So by listening from her this sort of initiatives, I thought that why don't we start? Okay, I was thinking in my mind that we should start the platform that can help our global people to learn and to grow and to share. And just like other celebrity, our educators should get the highest and truest value. Okay, like a celebrity in India, they are spotlighted everywhere. A celebrity in America, they are valued everywhere. And why not our educators who are really giving their all and everything to the society, to the international community? So we should value them as the celebrity. And we, of course, Alka, Praveen sir, and Noor Bhai, and Raja sir who is here, Vinod sir who is here, we should start a community and platform that can really help our people in education and empower. So, Alka, that's how we have started. Praveen sir, that's how we have started. So, that was only a dot when Vilma shared that she want to help. So, I have started the platform. Vilma became our co-founder, and our Prakash, Dr. Om Prakash has assisted a lot regarding our registration, regarding our association, regarding many things. And this is how, Alka ma'am, today we are growing. We are just a dot still, like the dream of Vilma. Okay. So Global University is now growing and just creating miracle in every single day. Okay, we are focusing on the talented people. And Praveen sir, to give you the good news, with association of Vinod sir, Alka ma'am, and Noor Bhai, and Vilma, of course, that we are going to host the program every Sunday, 7:30 for parents, for teachers, that we call it Train the Trainer. Those who are educated already, we want to make their standard. We want to uplift their value, okay? Like through English language, like through motivational speaking, even soft skills program like communication, presentation is skill, like they can have their confidence. Okay, Alka ma'am and Praveen sir, Noor Bhai, Vilma, we have many educators. They do not know that they are valued enough. We should make them valuable. We should make them celebrity. अगर वो celebrity बन गए ना, तो हमारा तो कल्याण ही कल्याण है, कल्याण ही कल्याण रहेगा. I believe that. So for that, and of course on Friday at India time 4 p.m. we're gonna start our program for our kids, like best 100 writers, best 100 speakers. Okay, see, we are connecting both the students, parent, educators, and you know, Alka, Vilma, Noor, and Praveen sir, how many great leaders we have. And on tomorrow, Noor bhai, Alka, you have to be again, and of course there is Caroline. You have to be moderator again, because I found today that all through my life I made the mistake. To watch and to observe, it's so beautiful. When you were delivering, Noor bhai, and you know, I got so much pressure from our leader that why not Noor is there as moderator? Why not he is making? So this is, you see that you are so talented and you do not know, right? So we want to host our great leaders to be as the moderator. When you lead the show becomes beautiful, okay? And we will be at the back seat and just clap. We want to do, and you know, Vilma, we are empowering our leaders, like Alka was host today, Noor bhai was host today. We need our people as the facilitator, right? So that they can be spotlighted, they can show their talent, they can share their views. We want everyone's opinion because it is so valuable. And you see, Raja Rao sir is also helping out to have the program Youth Leadership, that is, you know, on 22nd, on this Sunday, coming Sunday, we're going to have our Youth Leadership program. So see, Global University, from the thought of Vilma, now creating massive things. So it is all the time better to share your opinion. You might think it is not valuable, but really it is valuable, my dearest. Share your opinion, no matter what people think about you, but the right kind of people will take the seed inside of you and make a tree with that seed. So lot more things. Noor bhai, Alka ma'am, please come tomorrow. I will share program detail with the help of Caroline, of course. And remember, Global University is doesn't belong to Monira, doesn't belong to Vilma. It belongs to you. Take the charge, take the lead, because you are a leader. You are a born leader. So you need to show this leadership role. And when our people talks now, when Alka ma'am talks fully with her force and with her power, this world can see a true beauty of a queen like Alka. And when Noor bhai, you know, manages a show, a true leadership, a true magnificent, wonderful, powerful presentation skills can be shown on the international platform. As you know, it was broadcasted through channel, that is India Times TV channel today of Raja Rao sir. So I'm very much thankful to these leaders, hats off to our leaders. They are making our people's life better. They are inspiring us, motivating us through our work. And Praveen sir, you know, I told you that you think maybe about the village of Bhopal, but we are Global University thinking 100 million village that are still hidden, that are still unknown. Even we do not know the name of those villages, right? But we want to connect them as our own family. You see, Global University is your family. When I'm speaking in Hindi, I do not think I belong to Bangladesh. So you see, this is a beautiful bonding. And now, you know, you do not know, there were another leader from America today on this platform. Her name was Dr. Jessica Ashe. She is the founder of Mindset News Channel. She is our leader. She is our beautiful sister. She is so loving and so adorable. I love her a lot. You know, in my terrible time, Alka, Vilma, Pravin sir and Noor Bhai, I am telling you, Raja sir also knows about my personal story. When no one from my family helped, but this Dr. Jessica Ashe helped me. Continuously she is telling, Monira, I am with you, I am with you, I am with you. You will be safe. Do not fear. And Noor Bhai all the time was telling me, Monira, I am with you. You see, when a people, you do not even see them in your life, present life, but tells you that they are with you, it is a power. Isn't it so? It is a beautiful collaboration. Pravin sir, I am telling you, the work we are going to start every Sunday, I am telling you, my educators, that means Global University educators, will make it a grand hit. I have full trust on my educators. I have full trust and faith on them. So Pravin sir, just be a rocking star. Be like a hero, and I'm telling you, nobody can stop you. If you believe in yourself, if you are working with a great passion, like, you know, when Alka speaks, you can see, you can feel her magnificent joy inside of her. Okay? And Noor Bhai is